Welcome to Momsense. I'm Kyleigh.
And I'm Kambria.
Today we're talking about when it rains, it pours.
Does it ever?
So Cam was telling me that Cam and Justin are moving.
Yay!
They built their house and it's beautiful. And so you were telling me that your washer broke.
My washer broke Saturday or Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, right before the Super Bowl. Put Justin in a real good mood. And we moved Saturday. It's like, of course, we're in the midst
That's
of
always how it works.
the busiest, time for us right now. And that happens. I'm thankful for my mother-in-law, my mom, our neighbors that are helping me get all my laundry done. Because let me tell you something. And this is also another when it rains, it pours situation. And I'm sure you've experienced this too. I mean, when it's you and Brady, like it's you and Brady, you do your laundry, whatever, no big deal. Throwing Xander into the mix, was that not like, oh my gosh, you're doing laundry for 500?
I will say, like, Xander has so many clothes.
Oakley too.
You should see his. I will not lie. Okay, so Xander has surgery on Thursday, and so my house, I clean my house. The only thing I have left to do is the floors. But Xander's room is messy,
Oh, it's okay.
and it's not even messy because it's messy, but like there's so much laundry in there
See?
because I haven't put any of it away.
Well, because busy,
Yeah.
work, now he's having surgery, on top of all of the other things. It's like, I mean,
I think the hard part is it's not 500 things. They're so tiny.
it is that they're so tiny. So then it piles up, and then it's like, oh.
You're like, oh, it's only like 3 things, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's his whole closet.
it's a mountain.
And like, for Jet, I do laundry every single day. I'm, I have to. Kinsey has a school uniform, comes home, changes, and then takes a shower, puts pajamas on.
Yep.
Justin, work clothes, come home, changes, same thing.
Yeah.
Jet changes at least 20 times a day. He's so good.
I pack 2 outfits. Xander wears 1 outfit to school, and then I pack another one. And his teacher, Miss Donna, almost every single day, like at the end of the day, she does what she calls, what does she call it? Spa time. Where
how
she like
cute.
takes a warm rag and like wipes them down and cleans them all
Oh,
up.
that's nice.
And changes their clothes, like puts lotion on them and changes them into clean clothes at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
when they go home, they're in clean clothes because obviously they're snotty and yucky and germy and all the things. So she does it at the very end of the day.
That's nice.
That's 2 outfits.
That's 2 outfits.
And then he comes
Times 5.
home,
Yeah, 10 right there.
right?
And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, laundry is a when it rains, it pours kind of situation too. And I do laundry every day.
Man, Brady does our laundry. Don't look at me.
That's nice.
Brady does our laundry, and
Well, so Brady doesn't do the laundry because it's on the floor in Xander's room.
no. It's clean laundry.
Oh, but he doesn't put it away.
He doesn't put it away.
Oh.
Second piece to this puzzle here is children's clothing. They grow out of it, and so the clothes that are in the floor, I guarantee, probably half of them don't fit
Oh.
because it's like, okay, I put it on him, and I'm like, it's getting a little tight, right? And then so I go to Walmart or Target or wherever and buy some more clothes, and then I have to wash those
Yeah.
before they wear them, and then
This morning, my kids are like not morning people at all. And they go to Mother's Day out or they go to a Bible school, and I was getting them up and ready, and I had Oakley's outfit picked out, and I'm putting her pants on her, and like, we're running late. This week is hectic. I'm like, I have a timeline of everything that I have to do before I can move Saturday. And it's like, I mean, my laundry list is, it's like, CVS or something. But anyway, I'm putting Oakley's outfit on, and my girl, she just got a cute big old booty. And I get the pants on, and I'm like, wait, like these just fit her. And I'm like, oh, if I'm late to drop off, then I have to take them to a different door, and it just puts a lot more. It's like 5 extra minutes to my already pre-planned and timed day. But she can't. I couldn't get them up her butt, and I'm like, no. And then I'm like, Justin told me before we move, why don't you go ahead and clean out your closet and Oakley's closet? I got Jet's. No big deal. Well, I didn't do that. And now I'm like psycho-packing. I'm like throwing everything into boxes, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a nightmare to unpack.
Oh my gosh. Well, when you're unpacking it,
Yeah, I'm
you'd be
going
like,
to.
this doesn't fit. I don't wear this, right? I am queen of cleaning my closet out every other week.
Oh, I'm not.
My closet's disgusting. If there's one place in my house that never is clean, it is my closet.
Really?
Oh my gosh, the rest of my house, immaculate. Not really immaculate, but clean. Like, clean. Closet, never. When I tell you, there are always clothes on the floor. Clean, 98% of the time. Clean. Because Brady will do them and then put them in the laundry basket. And then put them in the closet, right? And then he needs the laundry basket. And so he dumps the laundry basket in the floor, takes it. Repeat, right? Also, talk about flaws here. When I walk in from work at the end of the day, I walk into the closet and the first thing I do is I go change. So I take my shoes off and put them by
the
door of the closet. By the door. And so when you walk into my closet, this wall is like Brady's.
Okay.
And then in front of you, all the way, I mean, like, it's like a big L, right?
Yeah.
All the way down, and then one little rack is mine. So my shoe rack is in, my shoe racks, multiple racks, are in the corner. And so I take my shoes off, and then I take my clothes off, and I toss those into the dirty hamper, and my shoes stay there. Until I'm like, oh my gosh, my closet. How did it get like this? Who did this? Brady, this is your fault.
Who did this? That's funny. See, my closet is color coordinated by season.
Mine is too.
And I always have to hang it right back up.
Oh.
Justin makes me so mad. If he doesn't want to wear something, he'll wad it up and throw it in a drawer. And I cannot, like,
okay, I don't do that.
Oh, the things that I have found that he's been looking for. Oh, Justin.
Like, I can't find mine.
Get me real mad. Oh, but when we move, separate closets.
Oh, that's nice.
Cannot wait.
Brady will love that one day.
So, more on when it rains, it pours. Since, I want to say, mid-December, you have been to the ER, 5 times?
No.
Or urgent care, at least.
Urgent care twice. Emergency room twice.
And now, surgery.
I'm like, let this be the answer to my...
What, $50 copay?
$300 copay for the...
ER,
yep.
$300 surgery.
Surgery up front. $2,500. Yep, just for him to have the surgery.
Yeah.
Insurance is a scam, y'all, and I am in HR, and I literally deal with benefits every day.
I know it is a scam, but...
But, I mean, man. Yeah.
One thing after the other. I'm hoping you get a tax return, because then maybe that can...
Balance it out.
Offset some of that.
Balance it out. Man, thank God for credit cards.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's what we're doing is putting it on credit cards.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
But, yeah, I'm really hoping that, and in all of that, we're not counting just, like, his doctor visits.
Yeah.
Right? And those are each $25 every time, $25 every time you go. And so, on top of that, I mean, I called his insurance the other day because I was like, when the hospital called me to let me know what the upfront cost was going to be, I was like,
are you sure?
Yeah, that doesn't feel right. And I called the insurance and we talked it through, and I was like, oh, okay, that, I guess, oh, that makes sense.
You take Monopoly money.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll buy you a coffee.
Right. I can kill him with kindness.
Yeah. Do you want a high five?
Right.
I can give you a hug. But, yeah, very expensive. And then something that nobody thinks about, that I'm like, man, I'm just the money down the toilet, because all these days that Xander is sick, he's not at school, and I'm still paying for daycare. Yeah.
You're still paying for daycare, and you're paying for prescription medication.
And medications. Sure. Well, not even just prescriptions, but, like, do you know how much Tylenol and Motrin I've been through?
Oh, my gosh. So I get the Gen
bottles.
I get the Gen X set.
Yeah.
That one's $12 for, like, a shot?
Yeah.
I mean, shot-size glass. Or not glass.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But, yeah. On top of diapers, wipes. Is he on formula? No, he's...
Yeah, he's still, but he gets like, what, 2 bottles a day?
Okay, that's, yeah. But still, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's $40.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours. Just pour in all your money. Just...
Yep, I'm like, just...
Into a fire.
Throw the match. Like,
oh.
But, I mean, I guess I'd spend $1 million just to make sure he was well.
Oh, for sure. And that's one of the craziest things that, I want to say, like, flips in your head when you become a mom.
Yeah.
It's like, I would do anything.
Yeah.
For this little
What's
person.
so crazy is before having Xander, you're like, man, I don't have any money. And then all of a sudden you have this baby and you're like, you need something? I got them. I'll pay for it. We're
that
good.
shirt from Target?
Yep.
He would love that.
I have it. I have the money.
Yeah.
I know. It's Valentine's Day, coming up. And so I bought him some books. And my grandmother was like, hey, go spend $100 and just get whatever, like maybe that you need or that you want for Xander, just Valentine's Day present. And so I bought him a toy for my grandmother. And then I also bought clothes. And so I'm checking out. And so I hit the $100 mark and I was like,
actually,
my basket's still full. Let me just go ahead and pay for those. So then I start and my mother-in-law was with me and she was like, do you want me to get some of those? I was like, no, it's okay. I walked out spending $75 on clothes.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, truthfully, he did need them because he's at that, like, we're finally getting at that transition period.
Yeah.
Where he needs 18, even 24-month clothes, because his 12 months are just starting to not cut it. So, but the money that I was like, oh, I have no money for lunch this week. And I'm like, oh, I have money to buy clothes.
But he would look so cute in this.
Duh.
So I told somebody the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like the worst mom ever. And, she's like, why? What's going on? What happened? And I'm like, my house isn't decorated for Valentine's Day. My kids are going to be sad and not think that I love them. And she's like, that is so silly. And I'm like, I mean, but I always do it. And, like,
That's so
the
funny.
only person who would actually probably notice is Kinsey.
Right.
But I'm like...
I know. Brady's like, he doesn't know what Valentine's Day is, right? Because I was like, I have to get him a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I talked about this on my stories today. But... So I went to Xander's school this morning, and we were talking about Valentine's Day class party on Friday. And so I was cleaning out the pantry last night, and I had these extra boxes that his fruit cups come in. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take these to the school so that if any other kids that don't have a box need an extra box, they have one.
Yeah.
And the girl at the front desk, she was like, are you not making Xander a box? And I was like, no. I mean, he's a year old. He doesn't know the difference. He also doesn't care about a box. There's only like 6 kids in his class. How many Valentines is he actually going to get? Like, is it worth my time and energy? Also, I'm bringing cupcakes, which I'm making at home because I'm Betty Crocker. And I'm
gluten-free?
Egg-free. Egg-free. I told you my words are not with me today. So, egg-free cupcakes. So I thought, oh, well, if I bring the cupcakes and they're egg-free, then he can have them and the rest of the class can have them as well. So I'm gonna try my hand at it. So I'm already bringing cupcakes. He has surgery on Thursday. His class party is on Friday, so I'm going to have to make them Thursday.
Yeah.
And now I got to make him a box?
No.
She was giving me crap about this box. I was like, man, I feel like a bad mom for not making him a box. So guess what I'm going to do tonight? Make a Valentine's Day box.
See, that is one of the things that I do love to do.
But to your point, like, I did buy Xander Valentine's Day things. Like, I got him a cute little t-shirt. I bought him books for Valentine's Day. I got a few little snacks for him. I'm going to go to his class party on Friday. He doesn't know any of that stuff.
I haven't done a dang thing. I've been
He
packing.
does not know any of that stuff.
And I'm like, kids, I love y'all. I like to put, like, words of affirmation, hearts on their wall.
Yeah.
Not on their wall, on their door starting February 1st. I like to tape them. And, I'll put little words of affirmations or Bible verses. And, I mean, like I said, only Kinsey really knows. But this year I was like, oh, no. When it rains, it pours. We got a lot going on.
I just ordered Brady's Valentine's Day present.
I didn't even give Justin anything.
2 days ago.
We will be moving boxes on Valentine's Day. And you know what? I wouldn't want to do anything else.
With anyone
because
else.
I cannot wait.
That's awesome.
I'm just like, man, there's
Too many things to do.
Too many things to do.
Moving's hard.
Moving's not fun. Thankfully, Justin hired a moving company because he was dead set on, oh, we don't need a moving company. And then I'm like,
For the first time, okay, I'm trying to remember. No, we moved ourselves this time. This last 2 years ago. Yeah, we moved ourselves. But there was only one time that we ever hired a moving company. The best.
yeah.
The best. Otherwise, we've always moved ourselves.
Well, we have people coming to help us, which we're super thankful for. My in-laws were like, how can I help? And I'm like, can you just keep the kids? Like, just keep the babies.
Yeah, I can do the rest of it.
Yeah.
Just babysit.
Yeah. And my mom is like Bob the Builder, but the female version. So I already know, like, my curtains will be hung, everything will be done. Still an empty house. So I've got 2 listings. I need you to buy a house for me if you're listening to this so that I can afford to buy new furniture.
That's funny.
But yeah. And then, so on top of all this, I'm super excited because I have 2 new listings. I'm about to have a 3rd. And in the midst of all of this chaos, now it's like, whoa, you have all of this other real estate stuff that you have to get done. And you have to make sure that you focus on it because you're doing contracts here. And I'm just like, okay, focus. Like, you have to get it done along with filing our taxes and everything else. And I'm over here chasing Justin for, like, forms. And I'm like, did you buy or sell crypto? And he's just like, that was 2 years ago. And I'm like, okay, this one's no. I can mark that off my list.
That's so funny. You know, I think that from last week to this week, you know, I said, oh, like, we're in a season of just trying to figure it out, just trying to get our feet underneath us, and which we still are. But I had a reality check this weekend of like, you take a minute and think about all of the amazing things that you do have in your life. Honestly, like, this stemmed from an argument of, hey, you snap out of it. You are being silly. You have all of these things. Why are you not thinking about all these things? And I was like, why are you not thinking about all of the things? Like, here I am complaining about, you know, Sandra being sick and, having to pay for daycare and, like, work being crazy and all of those things. And I'm like, girl, you have a job that cares about you as a person. My boss told me today, hey, if there was anything that I want you to do is be an amazing mom and amazing wife. And when you're at work, turn it on. And when you're not at work, turn it off. Like, I don't care about anything else. If you have to be out, then you have to be out. Like, you quit worrying about it. So I have a job that cares about me as a person. I have a husband that loves me and does nothing more in life than support our family and just is a rock. And then I have a beautiful son who really, at the end of the day, is healthy, right? He's sick with just things that are hard, but he's not...
It's a stage.
He's not sick that's, like, causing him harm.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I have amazing friends. I have a village of people. Like, we can put food on the table and clothes on our backs, and I can go buy the toys whenever I want to. And so, like, girl, why are you complaining? Right? And so that was a huge reality check for me this weekend of, like, just change your attitude, change your mindset.
Yeah.
And that's a huge piece of it. Of, like, yeah, it's definitely pouring life in this moment, but you have a really good one.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Taking a step back and thinking about those things is, like, super crucial, especially within your marriage, because it's super easy to be the victim.
Oh, yeah.
It's real easy to be the victim.
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, oh, woe is me, my life. And then I see Justin and everything he's doing, and I'm just like, Lord, thank you that I don't have a lazy husband. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
But, all jokes aside, it is important because, like you said, mindset. Mindset is huge. Once you shift into that victim mentality mindset, it's just like, when it rains, it pours, but on steroids. It's like you got a whole hurricane, but you're bringing it upon yourself.
I'm trying to row my boat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly. And, like, I think we said this last time. Maybe I told somebody else this recently. I don't know. you know, you look back on stuff like this and in seasons like this, and you're going to be like, man, I miss whenever Xander wanted to cuddle with me. Or whenever he did, you know, climb into our bed, because he's going to be too big for that.
Yep. I was holding him last night, and I was like, God.
I know. And you're like, oh, now you're too heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. Mama needs to do some curls.
Right? Jeez, no. That's Oakley. She had a growth spurt, and I'm like, girl, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, you are
crazy.
a brick right now.
I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Well, when it rains, it does pour. And, you know, we're only in February. It feels like we're already halfway through the year, because that was the longest.
Yes.
January to now. But
it is the shortest month of the year.
I know. It's going to get better, though.
Yes, it is.
We got to speak it into existence, claim it. I've been praying about it. I'm like, Lord.
Amen.
We need breakthrough. And this is going to be our year. All of these things you're throwing at me right now are just silly. And you're showing me. And I mean, he showed me, like, whoa. You're so fortunate to have somebody else that can come do your laundry.
Yeah.
Because like 2 weeks ago, my dryer broke. And look, I have this video. I'm going to show it to you. You're probably going to judge me. Maybe I already showed you. I don't know. The sock.
No.
Oh. So, you know how people are like, oh, the dryer ate my socks. And you're like, yeah, that does.
No, it does.
It does.
It does.
And I pried my socks out of the dryer the other day because the vent was clogged and it wasn't running. And I'm like, of course, we're about to move and my dryer wants to go out. And so I got those bad boys out. However, we also had to clean the thing, whatever was on the roof. Shout out Hugo Sanchez.
Hugo is just a saint.
I know, he's the best. And then Justin's like talking to me about who's helping us move this weekend. And he's like, yeah, Hugo's going to help. And I'm like, Hugo, why are you so good?
I love him.
He's just like the best person.
Literally.
And now he's got a girlfriend and I'm just so happy for him.
Oh,
you didn't
know? No. I think he's over in Irving now, and so we don't cross paths as often. I actually called him on the way over here, and so Hugo, call me back. But I love that.
I know, I'm so happy for him. I got to meet her, and they were just so cute. Like, they love each other so much, and he deserves that. Like
100%.
Well, everyone deserves love. Well, you know, you get the point.
It's the season of love.
Exactly. We're in February, so love, love, love. But anyway, do you have a mom win or fail?
I think this is a win. So it's actually just a really cute story. So last night, Xander was riding on his little like 4-wheeler thing. It's not a motorized one. It's one you have to like, it's a push toy, right?
Yeah.
And so he was riding on it, and I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, Xander, give BB, blow her kisses, tell her bye-bye. And he got off of the 4-wheeler and kind of like pushed off and took 4 steps to me, and then he gave me a kiss.
That's the best.
And I was like,
a kiss from your kid any day is a win.
he's so funny.
Oh,
Girl, when he gets tired, he starts headbutting me. Why? Don't ask me. But he like will literally headbutt me, and he'll go, mwah. Like, it's like he hurts you. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me give you a kiss,
it's like,
mommy.
but I love you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, why do you gotta be so aggressive with it?
That's funny.
The amount of times this kid has busted my lip. Too many.
Oh.
Anyways, it was really sweet. And I'm super excited because I feel like when he was sick, right before he got sick, he was taking steps and starting to really progress in walking. And then he was sick for that week and a half. And I mean, he would not even stand up and push things around. His little body hurt.
He's weak, and then your equilibrium is thrown off as well. Especially whenever you're that congested.
Yeah. And so I was really excited for him to be taking some steps. And school posted, they send little notes and pictures that he took 5 steps today. And I was like, he's going to be walking.
He's about to be running. He's a marathon runner.
Yeah, truck star.
Exactly. That's so mean.
That's funny.
I'm like, okay, reel it back.
What about you?
Okay, so I'm going to go with, actually, I'm going to switch it up a little.
You going to go in?
Wife fail.
Oh, man.
So the thing with the washing machine, it wasn't fun, but I had packed up all of the towels. And they were at the very bottom of the box stack.
You used them as a cushion, right?
And I mean, Justin's like, I need towels. And I'm like, I mean, we only have our ones that I was washing and drying every day.
Yeah.
All the other towels were in the bottom of my pyramid. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And
You're like, excuse me, neighbor.
Yeah.
Can I borrow some towels?
so I like get Jet's bedding. And I'm just like throwing anything over there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and everything's soaked. And when it's soaked, it's heavy.
Yeah,
So
and then it's like dripping.
Yep, dragging all of this to my mother-in-law's for her to wash it. And needless to say, I fail, but kind of a win because, hey, I had already packed up that much. That I had a pyramid.
Shout out to you.
But man, that sucked. And he was super frustrated. And I hated it because it was Super Bowl Sunday. And I'm like, you're supposed to be like,
watching the game and having a good time.
Focusing on your bets right now, not
your squares.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But it's fine. We survived.
If it makes you feel any better, I decided last night to go on a cleaning spree. That I like undid the the stopper on our sink is one that you like click and push. So I unscrewed it. I like took my cleaning toothbrush and I'm like, cleaning it. And so I turned the sink on to like, and it wouldn't drain. And I was like,
no.
I texted a picture, but I was like, I was cleaning and I think I did something. What did I do? I don't know. And so I was like, you're going to have to look at it when you get home.
Did you fix it?
It ended up draining.
Just slow.
It just was really slow.
I have a similar situation, and let's just say I might be your next plumber.
I know. I was like, do I get under the sink and give Jesse Crane a phone call? I'd be like, hey, Jesse.
Can you FaceTime me real quick?
Can you walk me through this situation here? And then I thought, no, I'll just let Brady do it. Let him be the man of the house. Because, hey, you know what? When I was in high school, my dad was out of town, my pops didn't live close by, and my mom was at work or whatever, and my brothers, shame on them, blew up the toilet with fireworks. And so
oh my gosh.
I went to Home Depot, got a new toilet.
No, you didn't.
And put that bad boy in.
Well, then you might be our next plumber.
I am. Sign me up. David Butler, sign me up.
I love it. That's awesome.
I would make more as a plumber. I should go be a plumber.
You know, actually, I was reading the other day that plumbers' pay is right under the salary of doctors in 2020, projected in 2025.
Sign me up to be a plumber.
Let's go. I can use a plunger. I'm like, what is it even called?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually shouldn't. I used Drano and I wasn't supposed to, and I got in trouble.
They slap your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. Cool.
It didn't fix it, but I fixed it after that. Anyway.
It's a good thing we were for a home service company.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I can do it myself all the time.
Yeah.
Every time, can't do it myself.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no. I don't think
it's you give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an independent woman. With the help of a man.
Yeah. Like when I try to replace my own chandeliers and got in trouble for that one. You know.
Maybe we should step away from the power tools.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I need to be patient. I need to let Justin handle it. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Momsense. I'm Kambria.
And I'm Kyleigh.